How are you? My name is Munya. I'm from Precision Performance Coaching. Today we're going to be covering the squat, deadlift and lunge. And I've got my apprentice there, Annee. Have a look. She'll be demonstrating some of the movements for us as well. This is going to be great to give you guys an understanding of the benefits of simple exercises and getting started, and so learning movement patterns, like how to regress a movement if you can't get into position. So the first thing we're going to be covering before we get started is a goblet squat. I'll go into detail how that's beneficial before we start putting a load on someone's back. So the great thing about a kettlebell is what we went through in one of the previous videos was inter-dominant racing. So the good thing about having something, an object on the front, is that we're throwing the person to create tightness to their core. So, and then just want to hold it a little bit further away from it. You squeeze as hard as you can. By squeezing the kettlebell as hard as you can, it's going to help her turn on the lats. So that's the same cue I'm going to use when the bars on the back. You want to create as much tension as you can with the bar, so squeezing as hard as you can. So next what I want you to do, Annee, I want to take a deep breath into the diaphragm, right? Deep breath in. Now I want you to squat down slowly. Good, up. There. Good stuff. Good stuff. Bring the shoulder a little closer to you. Let's go one more. Deep breath into your diaphragm as hard as you can. Grab these down as hard as you can. The thing about the kettlebell squat, what we just went through, is that we've given her an object on the front, which is going to automatically force her to turn her core on as well. We're creating a term called irradiation. So irradiation is producing tightness. We're squeezing something as hard as we can, so we're playing tightness in our lats as well. It's also a very good exercise for teaching torso angle. So remember, when someone squats down, the angle the torso makes on the way down is the same angle the torso makes on the way up. So what I mean by that is that as Annie's squatting, for example, right? So take a deep breath in, same thing we focused on. Squeezing the kettlebell as hard as you can. Right, take a deep breath into your diaphragm. Watch focus. Come down, slowly. Right. Spread your feet out just a little bit more. Squeeze your feet a little further apart and then drop your knees out. Now what, if you guys can take note of a torso angle, now come up. There. The same angle the torso comes down is the same angle the torso comes down. This puts a lot of emphasis on the hips and legs. Great guys, now that we've gone through inter-dominant racing, creating a lot of stability around the hips and the back as well, so we can really emphasize using power through the legs. Now we've gone through regressing the exercise, so if someone can't get into position for a squat, the first thing we do is do the goblet squat. The goblet squat is a great teaching cue as well, because it teaches tightness to the core, squeezing the kettlebell, tightness to the lats, and teaches torso position, which is essential for a back squat. So now we're going to actually go over to the back squat and see if we can implement all the things we just learned. Okay, now we're going to go through where the bar placement is as well. So you want to set the bar about shoulder height as well. And the next step you want to do is when you set up your hand grip. So Annee, I just want you to grab the bar for me. Both hands, right? Just know where it's comfortable. Now what Annie's going to do is that she's going to set the bar on her shoulders. So step underneath the bar for me. So remember how we talked about squeezing the kettlebell as hard as you can? So I'm going to tell Annee to squeeze the bar as hard as she can from this position. She's going to put her hips underneath the bar as well. And from this, she's going to take a deep breath through a brace. And then now she's going to unrack the weight. There. She's going to take a step back. She's going to set her feet up. Alright. Now, squeezing as tight as she can, making sure her lats are engaged. She's going to take another breath through her diaphragm. Deep breath in again. Squeezing as tight as you can. Now pushing her knees out hard over her toes. Up. Rest. Hey, how was that?
Yeah, it felt pretty good. How long should my feet be before I squat?
This is a great question. The great thing about the squat that the technique is independent to each person as well, right? So depending on what your outcome is as well, you're going to have different widths, different stance for the squat as well. So I usually say if you're performing a high bar squat, so just shoulder width apart as well. And what I like to get people to do is focus on 3 points of contact, right? Big toe, little toe, heel. The reason why this is important is because the ankle connects to the knee, then there's the femur, and then there's the hip as well, right? So if we maintain 3 points of contact and drive our knees out, this helps keep loading through our glutes. So make sure when you're squatting as well that you're drilling your feet into the floor and focusing on driving your knees out as hard as you can. Okay, now we're just going to perform a few reps to show you how it all kind of puts together. So back up, elbows up, squeezing the bar as hard as you can, deep breath in, walking out, set your feet, then deep breath in as well, squeezing the bar as hard as you can as well, driving the knees out hard as you can, there we go, good, one, good stuff, go again, good, go again, deep breath in, Shove the knees out hard. Stay tight. Squeeze that part. Squeeze that part. Come on. Go again. Nice. Rest.